Hey folks, we're just west of Olmito along FM 1732 where they're working to put out this fire. It's already gone across this field, across the road, past the fire trucks, and well beyond that. They're working to put it out. They're bringing all the tanker trucks in, bringing water and pumping it back there to the firemen, trying to get that fire out. Before we get to the weather, I do want to say thank you to a group of folks today who came through again this year for Tim's Coats. This is the South Texas Christian Academy. Take a look, boxes and boxes of coats today. This is just a small part of the whole student body. We met there at their school and church this morning, and boy, what a terrific effort. And they do so much for the community there. They do food bags during the holidays and all kinds of things, and they gave a bunch of coats to Tim's Coats today. So a big thanks to South Texas Christian Academy for donating to Tim's Coats today. We appreciate that. That goes a long way. We'll get them out as quickly as we can. Let's look at our winds right now. We're still sustained at about 23 miles an hour in Harlingen, 18 in Brownsville. Not as strong as it was yesterday, but it's still a pretty good breeze across the region, and it will die down tonight, and tomorrow will be another windy day, but probably not as windy as today. Still windy, but not quite this bad. But take a look at future tracks. As winds are out of the southeast tonight, overnight, you go into the blues and the lack of color, and that means winds really die down by 7 a.m. But as the day goes on, things kick up a little bit. By afternoon, you kick back up into the yellow colors again, but not as much yellow on there as yesterday. So the suggestion is, yes, there's wind, but not as much. And Friday, even less than that. Almost calm in the morning, mainly out of the southeast, and then it picks up a little during the day. You kind of get in the yellows. You kind of get up to the 20-mile-per-hour range, but not quite as bad. Now, what about mugginess? You know, we've been talking about these fires being fueled by the dry air. Of course, the air over the weekend, very, very dry. That just dried everything out and kind of turned all the grass out here into fuel. But the dew point's coming back up. It's back up to 64 now. We're back up in the muggy range. It will likely continue to go up over the next few days. Let's look at dew points over the next few days and see what they do and watch the moisture content of the atmosphere kind of increase a little bit. If you take a look, from now all the way through next Thursday, humidity really goes up. From last weekend, we were super dry, to tomorrow when it's back to super humid, when dew points are back up around 70. So moisture is coming back into the atmosphere after a pretty pleasant weekend as far as moisture goes. But again, the dryness is bad for the fuel out here. That really turns the grass into fuel in a hurry. Let's take a look at temperatures. Here's where we are right now. Temperatures upper 70s and low 70s along the coast. 83 is the reading out west right now in Rio Grande City. The next 3 days, high temperatures are likely to stay above normal. The norm is 70, and we're looking at 85, 83, 83 the next 3 days. We do not see any kind of a cool down until early next week. Future Track suggests this. We'll show you Future Track, then we'll go to the forecast. As you look at this, tonight patchy clouds overhead, mainly along the coast. That's about it. It's really too windy for any significant fog, and tomorrow windy most of the day as well. Not quite as bad as today, but a good breeze. You go forward to Friday, still a breezy Friday. Again, not like today, but a pretty good breeze nonetheless. And even into Saturday, I think you're looking at a mix of clouds and sunshine with maybe an isolated shower Friday, but the better chance for rain will come next week. So let's jump to the forecast. Here's what we have for you for tonight across the valley. Under partly cloudy skies, low temperatures about 67. The breeze will diminish somewhat. Then tomorrow we're back up to 85. Windy and warm again. Southeasterly winds 15 to 30, but the gusts probably not quite as strong as what we saw today. 7-day forecast calls for temperatures to stay in the 80s into and through the weekend. We saw the next front coming in Monday into Tuesday, cooling things off a little bit for the middle part of next week, and it could trigger a couple of showers, but not big time rain. We don't think at this point, but at least potential for a couple of showers is in there for early next week. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast live from just west of Olmito. Tim Smith, Channel 5 News at 6.